I just woke up from a nap and I realized that I still have to record a video. So if my eye makeup is messed up, I just fixed it hopefully, but if not, deal with it. Hello everybody, my name is Periwinkle and today I'm going to be celebrating the first day of fall! I don't have any fireworks, so I'm just going to launch this hair tie into the air and it didn't work. Welcome fall sweater weather, nice leaves, of course, Halloween! I love Halloween, as you all may or may not know. So anyway, the first thing I'm going to do for this video is I'm going to be reviewing my summer bucket list, which yes, I failed horribly at. So, the things I did do this summer was I did get a henna tattoo, I did record some YouTube videos, I did look for sea life, I did draw a bunch more, I did write some novels, I did eat fresh shrimp, ooh, it was good. I did watch a fireworks show, and that's it. Oh, I also played the piano / guitar too, so. And also caught up on my YouTube videos. So that's that. I'm a failure. Now what you guys are really here to see is the Survivor predictions. I'm a Survivor game show, whatever you want. First up, the person who just made Gen X by a year seniority, Ken the model. Now, Ken, honestly, he's pretty cute for a 33-year-old man. Like, he's really hot. But for some reason, I just don't see him making the merge. And I do not see him making too many big moves. I just see him kind of following a bit. And then kind of maybe getting the chop right before the merge. That's what I'm seeing. And then, of course, next is Rachel. Rachel got eliminated yesterday. And honestly, Rachel, she kind of ticked me off a bit. She just ticked me off a bit because she was very forward, and I'm not used to people being that forward and kind of insulted a lot of people, so I'm kind of glad she's gone. Next is Michaela Bradshaw, or Michelle, or Michaela, whatever it is, and that is the African American lady on the Millennials, and with kind of like braids, and she kind of ticked me off at the beginning because she kept rolling her eyes at stuff, but from then on, I have not seen anything from her. I kind of don't see her making it very far. I just feel like she's going to be one of those contestants who drifts to the back. And next is Will Wall, the high school student. I actually see him making it pretty far. I see him making it past the merge. I see him kind of riding coattails a bit, but maybe orchestrating some moves in the future. Next is Lucy Huang. I just learned about her today. Yesterday, I saw her a bit, but I didn't hear her talk whatsoever. I didn't hear her talk. Now, I have 3 predictions for her, because she's really interesting to me. I either think she's going to be one of those contestants that gets eliminated first, that we kind of forget about her, that she's going to make the merge, but then get chopped because she hasn't done any moves, or be like a super evil genius and make it to the end, and when people ask her why she should win, she could say that I listened in to everyone, and I eliminated you, and start pointing at people she eliminated. Wow, that would be good. But for right now, she's not talking a lot, and I want to see what she has to offer. Next is Justin Starrett, whatever he wants to go. Jay, basically. So Jay seems like one of those preppy guys, but I feel like him and Taylor are gonna duke it out here soon just because they both want Figgy. So I feel like the testosterone levels are kind of coming up, and I feel like they're going to duke it out, and I feel like if it comes to it, Jay, it has more of a personal aspect, so he's going to kind of knock out Taylor. Next is Jessica, and she was the one who had the bacterial infection in her eye, and she's also the one who got the advantage at the beginning. Now, I actually do see her going very far. I see her maybe making it a few days before day 36 and having to give it up. I don't know who she's going to give it up to yet, but I feel like she's going to go to the Gen X. She's going to give it to a Gen X member, but that's all I know so far. Next is Cece. She barely didn't get eliminated last night. It was really close. So honestly, I feel like she's going to be one of those characters that fades to the back and gets eliminated really quick. Next is Paul. Now, Paul, he is a very good character. I really like him. I hope he makes it far. I see him making it past the merge, if and only if he's not the character who had was shown that he had a heart attack in the previews of next week's episode. So my thoughts are kind of like 50% Paul and 25% the other two, which I'll get to in a second. So I feel like he might have had a heart attack, but I think if it's not him, then it's someone else. Next is Figgy. Figgy, I feel like she is kind of preppy. She knows she can get what she wants, and that kind of ticks me off when people are like that they can just be like, hey, I want this, I'm gonna get that. But I feel like that's kind of gonna come up and get her like after the merge a bit, and she's gonna be like, I hope she gets really bad blindsided. Just someone come up from right behind her and pull her out. Like, that would be cool. Next is my favorite so far, and that is David. David is like a little boy. Oh, he's so adorable. I feel like he kind of represents the anxiety community. I don't know if he has anxiety. It looks like it a lot, but of course I'm not one to judge. But but he's scared of everything, and he's kind of adorable. So I feel like if David does represent the anxiety community, that I would love to cheer Emma on. So I feel like he's either going to sadly get eliminated really quick, or he might even make it to the finals. I see him as a finals person and saying how much he has evolved. Like saying, I've changed so much, you guys should let me win, and I think that would be a good winning statement. Next is Adam. He was the homeless shelter manager. And his words, oh my gosh, he is so funny. He is extremely funny. Like, I'm just laughing thinking about him because he seems very intelligent for his age, or either that or he puts up an intelligent front. I see him kind of pulling ahead after the merge and kind of like getting an alliance with the older people. Next is Hannah. I think Hannah is also a really smart girl. I don't know, she kind of puts off a smart edge. I feel like she either is smarter or feels smarter than a lot of her millennials tribe members. So I think that she's going to kind of rise above them and kind of start organizing plans as soon as she realized that, hey, I'm a lot smarter than a lot of these people. Next is Taylor. Taylor, I feel like, is kind of like that annoying guy in class that thinks he's hot, but he's not. So I see Taylor and Jay kind of fighting a bunch, and I can't wait to see that happen because I have a feeling Jay will win, and that will kind of make me happy. Next is Michelle. Now, Michelle I see also going to the end. I feel like she's going to be kind of a Michelle like in the last season, except I think her kindness is really going to show through. I think that under that kind skin, she's really going to be able to blindside someone, and I feel like a lot of the Gen X are going to look up to her for that once they merge. Next is Zeke. Zeke, I hope, goes really far in this because he is so funny because he's like an old soul trapped in a 28-year-old's body. He is honestly one of the funniest person. He's the funniest person there because he acts like he's too old for these people when really he's kind of like if he had a different look, I'd picture him as a younger person, but he's extremely funny and I hope he goes far. Next is Mari, and she is a professional gamer, so I kind of feel like I have to cheer her on. So far, I haven't seen a lot of her personality, so I don't know how she's going to do it. I feel like since she's a gamer, she's going to kind of strategize a bit, but that could also be something that people are going to point out and want to get her out. So I haven't really seen a lot of her personality too much, but hopefully soon we'll know a bunch. Next is Chris. Now, Chris is also like the 25% chance I think he might have the heart attack as well. He is a big redneck guy, and if he doesn't, I feel like he's going to go very far. I feel like I can also see him at the end. I feel like he has a very strategic mind, and he probably is going to find the idol soon. That's just my opinion. Next is Brett. Now, Brett, I feel like, is going to try to like be the godfather of all of them, and be like the godfather and try to rule everything, but people are going to overthrow him because they know what he's doing. So I feel like that's going to happen about the merge. About a bit after the merge, I think the millennials are going to band together to overthrow Brett. Last but not least is Sunday, and I see Sunday not making it to the merge. I see her as kind of like one of those characters that you kind of know is going to get out and she's going to fall behind. But of course, I also kind of see her organizing some plays, but her own plays could catch up to her. That's kind of what I see coming for her. Anyway, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this little video of me talking Survivor and then yay. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Bye!